Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today this dude.
So basically, in this scenario, if you're talking about a woman goes to the highest bidder, the woman says that $30 is not enough to earn her interest. She has a pretty high opinion of herself, and there's nobody that's going to change that. I say go after what you're worth. But at the same time, you never want to discourage somebody else's efforts. If I thought that $30 was an entrance fee, to gain your interest and to really just pursue you or get permission to get to know you a little bit more better, it was a goodwill gesture. So now that I know that $30 is not enough, you've answered my question for me. I can now close my wallet. I can now move on to someone else who would appreciate that 30 bucks. Because I figured that this woman fancies herself as the top-notch woman. That thing on top of the shelf that nobody else reaches. That thing on top of the shelf that's always gathering dust. Because nobody wants to buy it. And if it's left on the top shelf for so long, eventually it's going to go bad. But that's a problem for another day. But I will say this. If you as a woman is running around saying that men ain't ish, even though they are trying their best to be in your good graces, they're trying their best to extend the olive branch, letting you know, look, you have a person that potentially has your back. I am willing to go on a front a dinner for you, because 30 bucks would go to get you to Red Lobster. It'll pay for the meal at least. But if you look at that and you scoff at it, I feel like you're setting yourself up for, disappointment. Because the more, malice that you have against males, or this thing that goes to highest bidder, you end up, wasting so much time to the point where all your value goes bust. You're too old. You're too seasoned. You're too disagreeable. You start to value that single and ready to mingle type of attitude. And eventually, that's all that you'll ever be, is single. But in the very least, at least you got your dogs and cats that are going to keep you company.